What just happened? BlackRock and Fidelity may have just lit the XRP spark we've all been waiting for. A new SEC update has shaken the floor beneath crypto regulation, and the writing on the wall might say XRP ETFs coming soon. Welcome back to Crypto Labs News. If you're watching this right now, drop a smile. Yes, you, because today's video is packed with breaking updates, speculation with real substance, and a massive twist that could point toward XRP finally joining the ETF club. And of course, go ahead and smash that like button. It's Thursday, and as always, Thursday likes are free. Let's try to hit 3,333 likes. I believe in you. Let's dive right in. Currently, XRP is sitting strong at $3.15, up nearly 2% on the day after a quick market correction last night. We saw a bit of a sell-off, sure, but XRP has recovered beautifully, basically reclaiming the same level it was before the dip. Bitcoin is also hovering right around where it was pre-sell-off, nothing too dramatic. The daily candle closed inside the triangle pattern again. Yes, we saw a few wicks poking outside, but the candle itself? Still consolidating. Tight price action, like a spring coiling up. Something's brewing. Ethereum also made a comeback. It's back above that key resistance turn support area around $3,859, and it's looking even stronger than yesterday. While Bitcoin's been playing it safe, Ethereum is starting to show that pulse, and it's leading a quiet charge that's making altcoin holders perk up. Now, real quick, if the sound is feeling crispy today, let me know in the comments. With sound is dandy. I've been adjusting the setup a bit. Hopefully it's smooth. And if it's not, hey, I'll tweak it again for you. So back to the macro. The big data came out this morning. PCE data, initial jobless claims, and the Fed's balance sheet update. If you're unfamiliar, PCE is one of the Fed's favorite inflation gauges. It heavily influences how they set interest rates. Strong jobs data? That's great for Americans, but bad for inflation. If people have jobs, they have money. If they have money, they spend. And when spending rises, inflation struggles to fall. It's this endless tug of war, and the Fed is in the middle of it. Now here's where it gets really interesting. For the first time in 30 years, we saw two Federal Reserve members dissent during a vote. That's huge. A 9-2 split. Some wanted to cut. Some wanted to raise. That shows division in strategy, and that cracks are starting to form inside the Fed's policy outlook. September's FOMC meeting is shaping up to be one of the most pivotal yet. There's no meeting in August, so we're heading into a long stretch of speculation and positioning. Speaking of August, historically, it's been a strong month for crypto, especially in post-halving years. But let's be real, this market never plays by the rules. Remember how October 2024 was supposed to explode and didn't? But November did. So we're not hanging our hopes on timing. We're staying focused on trends. Now let's pivot to something that isn't getting enough attention. Last night, the SEC made a significant tweak, new listing standards for crypto ETPs. Specifically, the rule change suggests that any token which has had a futures market for at least 6 months on Coinbase derivatives could qualify for ETF approval. Yes, XRP is included in that circle. The same usual suspects with the highest odds, nearly 85%, just got a quiet green light. This is absolutely major, and it's being underreported. It means XRP could see an ETF launch as early as September or October. But here's where it gets even juicier. Ripple Swell 2025. New York. The speaker list just dropped, and it's eye-opening. Brad Garlinghouse. Expected. Monica Long. Of course. But BlackRock and Fidelity? Both sending senior-level executives to speak at Ripple's flagship event? That's not just interesting. That's suspicious. In a good way. Let's take a closer look. BlackRock is sending Maxwell, Director of Digital Assets. Fidelity is sending Cynthia, Head of Digital Asset Management. Why would two of the biggest asset managers on the planet, who already have Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, show up to Ripple's event unless something big is brewing? Let's connect the dots. The SEC is easing up on crypto ETF approvals. XRP has been active on Coinbase derivatives for over 6 months. Ripple's biggest partners, BNY Mellon, Citi, Nasdaq, Franklin Templeton, are all lined up to speak. And now BlackRock and Fidelity are making an appearance. This might not be a coincidence. This could be coordination. Remember, BlackRock recently bought $375 million worth of Ethereum through their ETF, technically on behalf of clients. Yes, but that still indicates massive institutional interest. So the big question, if Ethereum's ETF proves profitable and efficient, why wouldn't XRP be next? We know the use case is strong. We know the infrastructure is there. We know demand exists. And now we're seeing the right people in the right rooms. South Korea is also back in play. Last night, the US secured a financial deal with South Korea, a country that plays a massive role in XRP trading volume. In fact, one of the top exchanges for XRP globally is South Korea's Upbit. This agreement relieves pressure, boosts investor confidence, and could lead to increased activity from Korean traders in the coming weeks. Now let me take a step back for a second. None of this means XRP is guaranteed to skyrocket overnight. You've got to be cautious. This market flips without warning. One moment we're pumping, the next moment we're liquidating. So as always, not financial advice. Do your own research. Be careful with your capital and never click shady links online. By the way, speaking of being careful, I was trying to download a file the other day, and I got paranoid that it might be a virus. This space is filled with scams and shady files. If something feels off, don't open it. Don't click it. If you get a message claiming to be from me asking you to invest or sign up for something, that is 100% a scam. Stay sharp. So what does all of this mean? We could be heading towards something historic. XRP joining the ETF family, possibly with the blessing of BlackRock and Fidelity, under a regulatory environment that's finally starting to soften. Is it guaranteed? No. Is it likely? The stars are starting to align that we're not quite at altcoin season yet. Most alts are still far from their cycle highs, but Bitcoin and Ethereum are holding their ground. That's the base we need before the floodgates open. Once Ethereum starts moving with strength, like it is now, that money can trickle down fast. We've seen it happen before. And if XRP breaks through the noise with ETF news, the reaction could be unlike anything we've seen. YET.SO buckle up. Things are getting spicy. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Check out the links in the description. Some are affiliate links that help support the channel, so thank you for that. And most importantly, protect your capital, protect your mental health, and stay curious. Let me know in the comments. Do you think BlackRock and Fidelity are about to announce an XRP ETF? Or is it all just wishful thinking? Let's start the conversation. Thanks for watching, and like I always say, let's make a lot of money.